Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about AMD versus Intel and some of the pricing issues. Well, pricing that I have issues with myself, but so yeah, let's get into it. Basically, I think that Intel is severely overpriced for the actual performance you're getting. So I'm not going to just say that Intel is bad, but for their prices, Intel is terrible. So I'll explain this to you guys. Basically, the AMD FX 8350 came into the market at about $250 at first, and now it's down to $200, $170, whatever. I can't even remember. The Intel i7-4770K, which people like to compare the AMD FX 8350 to for whatever reason, came into the market at what was it, $480. So yeah, that just, it proves to you that Intel is money hungry. So now let's compare these two processors. The cache size on the AMD FX 8350 is much larger on all of the L1, L2, and L3 caches than any of the Intel i7-4770K L1, L2, or L3 caches. So it's at least a 2 megabyte difference on almost each of them, besides the L1, because the L1 cache is always a bit smaller. And another thing is the gigahertz, aka speed. So the AMD FX 8350 stock speed happens to be 4.0 gigahertz, which is very obnoxious, and I love that because you're never gonna lag. The Intel i7-4770K's speed comes in at 3.4 gigahertz, which is, don't get me wrong, it's not terrible, but it is not the best for still $350 to this day. This shows you right there that Intel is just a bunch of money-hungry bastards. Now, let's get further into it. Basically, Intel's always had some kind of thing for their integrated graphics. I don't know what this bullshit is that they like to brag about, but it's definitely not any good. Their integrated graphics are terrible. The AMD A6 integrated graphics beat the Intel i7 integrated graphics by almost 10%. Now if you ramp it up to the AMD A10 processors and you compare it to the Intel i7 graphics, it beats it by almost 70%. If you try to play Battlefield 3 on an Intel i7-4770K's shared basically APU, it will lag so bad just on low settings on your lowest resolution. Now you can go on your AMD FX A10, or no, not AMD FX A10, AMD A10, and you can pump everything up to, you can go to 1080p and you can run everything at medium settings just using the APU. So this again proves that Intel is ripping people off. Now you can dislike this video, you can share it with your friends, tell them to dislike this video, you can do anything you want with this video, but I just hope you see what I'm saying here, and that Intel is severely ripping people off. Now I know how some of you are going to feel if you've just bought Intel processors, and you're probably looking at this video like, oh, this guy's a dumbass, you know, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. I got like the best processor in the world. I'm going to be the first to admit that the AMD FX 8350, which is what I am playing this game on right now, is not the best in the world. But you know what? Intel is never going to be on top. They might be on top with their sales and their money and everything, their stocks, but they're never going to be on top when it comes to performance. Also, AMD has been basically pumping out some really great processors, which you guys should check out. There's a new one, which I believe is the 89, I don't even know what it is. You'll have to search it up, but it's a 5 gigahertz 8-core processor. And it's actually true 8 cores because it was said that the AMD FX 8350 was not, what was it? It was still 8 cores, but the cores were not delivering amazing performance, basically. Meaning, their processor wasn't getting the full speed, which, I mean, they still said it was still going to be really fast, the AMD FX 8350. It definitely is fast. I use it to this day, and it's a great processor. But this new 5.0 gigahertz processor is obnoxious. You guys must check it out. It's pretty awesome. Even if you're not an AMD fan, you'll probably still think the world of it. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope that this proves to you guys that Intel kind of sucks balls when it comes to pricing and everything. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys like this video or dislike it, you know, whatever you feel like doing, and subscribe. I'm going to do a lot more comparison videos, so thanks for watching, guys. Adios.